Dr. Philip Agbese. I represent the good people of Ado, Okpoku, Ogbadigbo Federal Constituency of Benue State. Mr. Speaker, I am the leader of the Labour Party in Benue State. Mr. Speaker, I rise this morning on Order 6, Rule 2, Matters of Privileges. Mr. Speaker, you will recall that I was inaugurated as a member of this hallowed chamber on June 13, 2023. And since then, I assumed the full dignity and honor of this parliament as a member representing my federal constituency. Mr. Speaker, yesterday at about 6 p.m., my attention was due to a document on the internet with my name, purportedly nominating a member of this House for the post of minority leader. Mr. Speaker, I'll recall that before this time, in line with our fraternal relationship in this House, I had conversed, deliberated, and visited many members of this House. One of the persons I had such discussions with was my colleague, Honorable Ugochinyere. Our discussion was basically centered on the welfare of members of the minority. Number 2 was on the issue of the executive not adhering to certain issues on our constituency projects. The person who signed this document, Honorable Sheyi, I have not seen him since December 2025. So I'm at a loss, and I feel that my legislative privilege has been breached because this amounts to forgery for my signature to be used for purposes which not intended for. Mr. Speaker, I want to seek of the leave of this House to probe and investigate and to stop further any use of my signature going further for any of this kind of purpose. Mr. Speaker, I also want to pray this Honorable House to stop Honorable Ikenga and members of his team or his agents or anybody acting on his behalf from further maligning my name. Because I recall that in the past, this morning I saw on a social media blog that members have received certain amount of money. I have not received any amount of money from anybody. I intend to tender this before the House and to further tender the news link where it was reported that I or other members whose names appear here have collected a sum of 50,000 naira from any individual. I have not received any amount of money from anybody, and I will not do so. This is my integrity. Mr. Speaker, this is my prayer before the House. News link on my phone, I will share it with this House. My constituents have been calling me to know, and this is not the first time my name is being mentioned in an issue like this, so I don't want to be involved. And I don't want my name to be further maligned as far as this is concerned, because I have a right as a member of this House for my privileges to be fully protected and not to be destroyed by any member of this House. Mr. Speaker, I so submit.
Thank you, Honorable. Noted. We will take action on the issue you have raised in due course. However, I want to again bring to the attention of all minorities that I'm inviting every minority member of this House to a closed-door meeting today, 2 o'clock, so that we can discuss further. I don't want us to further debate on this matter on the floor. It's something within the family for us to discuss and take decision appropriately. So yours is noted, and we'll take action in due course. Thank you very much.
My honorable colleagues, Honorable Chief Dr. Billy Famous Adesuwa Sawaru, I represent the good people of Orion Federal Constituency of Edo State, a very proud Benin chief. Mr. Speaker, I want to refer To Order 6, Rule 2. Mr. Speaker, a very, very serious matter was raised by a colleague. Mr. Speaker, before I say anything, I would like to read out Order 6, Rule 2. And it states, any member may rise at any time to speak upon a matter of privilege suddenly arising. He shall be prepared to move without notice a motion declaring that a contempt or breach of privileges has been committed, or referring the matter to the Committee on Ethics and Privileges. Mr. Speaker, I will repeat that paragraph. Referring the matter to the Committee on Ethics and Privileges. Mr. Speaker, we want to thank you for the way you have been putting this House together. However, Mr. Speaker, the issue that has been raised today is criminal. Not only criminal, Mr. Speaker, is a very, very serious and sensitive issue. Yes, you may want to proffer a solution within this family. However, Mr. Speaker, I'm very worried, and I'm sure a lot of my colleagues are worried too, that tomorrow this issue may be changed against us. When I say us, members of this chamber, because we know the nature of people we are dealing with. Mr. Speaker, I raise this because an issue like this should be referred to the Committee on Ethics and Privileges. No matter what we want to do, I think it's also a parliamentary procedure. So, Mr. Speaker, I will appreciate it. No matter the solutions we are trying to proffer, this matter should also be referred to Committee on Ethics and Privileges so that the right things can be done. I so submit, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
But I need to really investigate and confirm the claims made by our dear brother. We'll take the appropriate actions when the time comes. But for now, let us be a little bit patient. Let's get the document, and let's verify and investigate and confirm first, beyond reasonable doubt, that there is a case to answer. And thereafter, we'll do the needful. Thank you so much.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Yes. Honorable Jimmy Benson. Honorable Jimmy Benson. Jimmy, can you sit properly, please?
Let me join my two other colleagues to commend and appreciate you for the way and manner Mr. Speaker has been able to stabilize this House. Mr. Speaker, you will recall that when we were coming to our office this morning.
Honorable member, hold on, please. Honorable member, hold on, please. Just hold on so that the Speaker can hear you well. Just
Thank you very much. Mr. Speaker, you will recall, my name is Honorable Pastor Ojema Ojotu. I represent the good people of Agatu Federal Constituency. I'm from Benue State, Mr. Speaker. Today, when I was coming to this office, I discovered that the security around this place was so tight. And some of these things, if you find out very well, we need to actually conduct and behave in a way and manner that there will be adequate peace and tranquility in this chamber. Mr. Speaker, I want to suggest that the two
Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to say that you have made a lot of effort to ensure that there's peace in this House. But the issue that be raised by these two colleagues of ours, I think it would be nice. You refer the matter to the committee to investigate. Instead of you doing it on a personal note, I think the committee will be in the best place to do that investigation and find out the authenticity of that issue and submit adequately so that there should be orderliness in this House. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Pastor. We'll take
Point
this
of
issue.
order, Mr. Speaker.
but give me that honor to go through this issue and be sure that there is a case to answer. By Tuesday, next plenary, we will do the needful, I assure you.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you.
My name is Ikenga Imo Ugochinyere. I represent the good people of Idato North, Idato South Federal Constituency. I'm from Imo State. Mr. Speaker, I come under Order 8, Rule 6, by the indulgence of the House and the leave of the distinguished Speaker, a member may make a personal explanation. Mr. Speaker, if you permit, my colleague Agbese made some weighty allegations before every member here, and today we're on live transmission. Even though you have said you will intervene, but it's also important that what he said on live TV needs to also be cleared. Mr. Speaker, my brother arrived from Benue late for our meeting, met me in the office, in the presence of some of my colleagues that I will bring forward, and voluntarily, on his own and independently, pledged and signed my nomination for the post of minority leader.
I never did, Mr. Ikenga.
Mr. Speaker.
I never did that, Mr. Ikenga.
Mr. Speaker.
I never did that, Mr. Ikenga. I should be
Mr.
protected.
Speaker.
I never did that. I never did that.
Honorable Agbese, can you sit down? Sit down, please. Sit down. Sit down.
I'm still standing, Mr. Speaker.
I never did that. No, I never did that. I never did that. No.
Mr. Speaker.
I never did that. Nobody will tell me to sit down. No, I never did that.
Order! Can you sit down, please? Order, please. Honorable Agbese, I did not permit you to speak. Please, can you sit down?
If you reverse it now, they will say trying to... Order, please. Order, please.
Order, please. Order.
Honorable members, take your seats.
Order, please.
Order.
Order, please. Point of order, sir. Point of
Honorable
order,
colleagues. Order, please. Order.
Point of order.
Order, please. Order, please.
Mr. Speaker, I still have the floor.
Order, please. Order. Order, please. Order. Order, please. Can somebody go and talk to those people to sit down, please?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Please sit down, please. Sit down, please. Please sit down, please, sit down. Order, please, order. No, maybe we can just prevail on them to just keep quiet.
In conclusion, conclusion, Mr. Speaker, Peter, please. Mr. Speaker, in conclusion, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, protection to proceed. So, Mr. Speaker, I subject to your fatherly decision to sit on the matter, but it was important that such outrageous lie and attempt to defame and blackmail should be vehemently refuted. Our colleagues who were there when he signed will be brought forward before you, Mr. Speaker. I understand that at the moment, overwhelming majority of 61 members out of 81 opposition members selected me. It may not go down well with some people, but I never expected that their desperation would get to this level. And also important, Mr. Speaker, that those who are now more interested are those who are not even members of the minority. But I subject to your decision to rule on this matter as a father, but I must apply that people, in seeking alternative options, must apply decorum and abide by what is decent, because this is outrageous and unacceptable. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Please, honorable colleagues, let us not overheat this issue. We already have agreed to meet by 2 o'clock. Let us leave everything. If there are issues, let's discuss them. Please, I beg you. There is no point, please, Bob Solomon. Let us not continue talking about an issue we can be able to resolve between ourselves. Please. Please. Let's forget, because we will not understand each other. Please. Thank you very much.
Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr.
Please,
Speaker.
it's important. Please. Please.
Please, if it is on the same subject matter,
Mr. Speaker, while I appreciate your efforts at enhancing peace amongst us and taking us to a preferred and probably a more honorable destination, I want to put it on record that whatever has been said relative to electing a minority leader should be expunged from the records of this House, because it is not before us.
It is not before you.
It should be expunged. We didn't hear that from him. Members of the minority will come before all of us and we will know who the leader would be. So whatever he has said is just his personal opinion, and it should never be anywhere in the record of this House. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Noted.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Distinguished colleagues, please, I want to say something concerning what just transpired here some moments ago. I'm relying on Order 6, which touches on privileges. Now, they say you sow the wind and reap the wild wind. What we are seeing here, what has happened now, Ugochinyere's vaulting ambition is as a result of this House's tolerance of the kind of chicanery that it has brought to this House.
Mr. Speaker, point of order.
There is no way.
Point of order.
There is no way.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker. No, this is not acceptable.
First timer.
Bob,
there is
please,
no way.
Don't be personal. Don't talk on the point of law and stop there, please. Don't be personal, please.
Yes, Mr. Speaker. Yeah, thank you. We cannot allow this House to go to the dogs. We have rules, we have convention. Under our rules, Rule 7, Sub-Rule 15, it says the decision regarding who shall be a principal officer will verge primarily on cognate experience. This man,
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Ugochinyere has been here for 3 years.
Point of order. He's not a member of minority, sir.
Ikenga, you don't have
We have
permission.
members.
It's
We
not-
have members.
There is no point of order when he's talking on privilege.
We have
Please.
members.
Please.
We have members from the same caucus of minority who have 9, 15, 10, 12 years here. In relative terms, it's a non-starter. Secondly, conventionally, all over the world, it's never done. We cannot copy the aberrant behavior of Senate 2015 to bring it here in the House of Reps. It's not going to happen. This man cannot be a principal officer by both convention and our rules.
Mr. Speaker.
I will
Allow him
refer
to
you
speak here
committee
and
on,
come and
ethics.
grandstand and lay claim.
Please be
to
Point
of order, Mr.
position
Speaker.
is inconceivable.
Please.
I will stand here and take it. And this has just say I
It's
take
okay.
it.
It's noted.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Order, please.
Point of order,
Mr.
please.
Speaker.